Welcome back to On the Shelf Gaming.
Yeah. So I think we're both pretty firm in set in that Danzo is the worst.
Oh, for sure.
Who is your second worst?
To me, I would put Shikamaru in the second worst place.
Yeah?
He's not good enough to be the Hokage. Like, he's not... Not only is he not the strongest guy in the village, because Sakura is still there, he's not even that close to being the strongest guy in the village.
I guess that's fair. This has
They're all dead!
Well, this also has, like, the Dreamcast version of their models. Oh, I love how dumpy and ugly they are.
But it sounded like you were pretty in on, like, Tsunade being the second worst.
Well, that's the thing, like, is it fair? Because, like...
I don't think so. Personally...
Because, like...
Other than the fact that, like, she just was also not strong enough to handle... Which, at the time, there was nobody... The only person who might have debatably been able to do anything at that point in time had just been killed by Pain. Like, when Pain leveled the village.
Right.
Jiraiya. Because people are always like, well, Guy could have handled it. And it's like, well, I mean... I'm not so sure that Guy could have handled it without using all 8 gates, which means he dies, guaranteed.
Yeah.
But even if he kills all the paths of pain, he's got no way to find Nagato.
Right.
So, the only person who could have possibly handled that situation other than Naruto, who could have actually been in like, that position, is Jiraiya. Who, granted, yeah, he with the help of the entire Leaf Village, he probably would have been able to handle it, since he got awfully close, despite Pain being stronger in the Rain Village than he is when he leaves.
Right.
And also he'd have all the help of everyone in the Leaf Village.
It's metal.
Yeah!
It's also Mecha Sonic. I remember a lot of people calling him Shadow right after Adventure 2 got announced, and they were like, look, it's Robot Shadow. Like,
does kind of look like it.
Yeah. But also, like, okay, so where are we putting Kakashi? Like, did he really do anything worth being better than, like, second to last?
That's also a hard one, because, like, a bunch of the stuff that he did... the only information you get about it is in, like, some of the novels.
Yeah.
So I don't really know that much. The big thing I know is, like, he was Hokage during the last. And, like, yeah, did they not... The world didn't get destroyed on his watch because Naruto went up there and handled it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, maybe he's worse. He's also just a lot stronger than Shikamaru, though.
True.
So he's at least more qualified.
Yeah, but I mean, like, Shikamaru was so smart that, like, since Naruto is not the Hokage by most, he's not the Hokage when Tsunade, he's not the Hokage when Kakashi.
Right.
And he's, in theory, stronger than them, probably.
Yeah, definitely at points for sure.
Because, like, the most that they're gonna do is, like, Naruto, we need you to go handle this. So,
I mean, I suppose that's kind of fair.
Shikamaru is at least smart enough to be like, well, what if instead of throwing one guy at it, I thought about things and was like, well, what if we send a team?
I mean, I guess. But also, canonically, Kakashi is smarter than Shikamaru.
Is he?
Yeah.
I don't have any sort of rebuttal because I can't think of anything that, like, anywhere
that he's just super smart.
Yeah.
The first time it's referenced, which I don't think is the only time, I just can't recall right off the top of my head. But literally, when they do the second bell test at the beginning of Shippuden, when Naruto's talking about Kakashi, that's one of the things he says. It's like, he's smarter than Shikamaru.
Yeah, but Naruto's also a fucking idiot.
This is true. But, like, Kakashi is definitely one of the smartest, like, ninja there are.
Okay, so let me ask you this. If we were to swap some fights around, how do you think Kakashi is handling Hidan?
I
Because, like...
don't know. I don't see any reason why he couldn't have done the exact same thing Shikamaru did. Like, it was a good idea, don't get me wrong. But they both would have had the knowledge of, oh, he's immortal. So we just need to find some way where he can't do stuff.
Yeah, but, like, I don't know, would he have known, like, I'll draw him out to the Nara family, like...
I mean, literally that part, maybe he's not like, oh, I'll take him to our sacred grounds, since he doesn't have those.
Yeah.
But he doesn't literally need to be there.
I'm just, like... Because to me, Kakashi just tries to brute force, like, after a handful of plans, he's just like, okay, he's functionally immortal, how do I take care of this? And it's like, well, maybe I can use the Sharingan to undo his jutsu and...
Maybe. I mean, at that point in time, we're in Shippuden, though, so he could have also potentially just been like, man, I don't have anything to do, I didn't come up with a plan. I Kamui him into the Kamui dimension.
True. That's fair. But
Which is not an intelligence feat, but, like... That's operating under the assumption that he can't come up with an equivalent plan to what Shikamaru did.
Right.
And just do the same thing. But better, because instead of needing to lure him somewhere, Kakashi could have used Earth Style to make a giant hole and chopped him up with his Chidori. So...
Okay, alright. So I'll give you at Shikamaru being number 2 worst. So who's in number 3 then?
That, I feel like, is where it starts to get hard.
Because next up on my shit list is fucking Hiruzen.
See, that's one of the things that, to me, makes it hard. Especially since we're not just, like, being like, oh, who are your favorite Hokage? Because, like, Hiruzen led the village for a super long time.
He sure did.
And made it super successful. Or, well, like, helped make it super successful. But he also made some big, dumb mistakes.
Yeah, like...
He let Danzo do all sorts of stuff he should not have been doing.
He also didn't find a way to, like, not make Naruto's life shit.
Right. Well, and he had the opportunity to stop Orochimaru when he went to leave, and he was definitely strong enough to do it at that point in time.
Right.
He would have whooped Orochimaru's ass. He was stronger than when they actually fought, and Orochimaru was presumably weaker than he was... at that time.
Right.
So he could have no Konoha Crush. We just solved that problem well in advance.
Yeah.
And there's so many things where he just there's so many things you can easily just say, like, he just completely screwed these things up.
Right.
But also, like, he did keep the village going for years and years. And, like, he held on and he found Minato and was like, oh, this is the guy. Which was true.
Yeah.
He was the next big guy, for sure.
He sure was.
He was the right choice. And, you know, then when Minato dies, he takes back over again. And he's still making a lot of mistakes while also doing a lot of the right stuff. But you also have the question of, like, because Hiruzen regularly, he debatably makes the screw up of not going hard enough in wars.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, in the third Great Ninja War, he doesn't just be like, hey, we've got a huge advantage. Let's go in with our super ultra strong guys and let's just kneecap these other villages. Like, we've got me, I'm Hiruzen, we've still got Jiraiya. At that point in time, I'm not 100% if they still have Orochimaru. I don't remember exactly when he leaves. But, like, they've also still got Hiruzen himself.
Yeah.
Like, there's plenty of ultra strong guys there where I just have the feeling that they could make a serious dent in the fighting capabilities of literally any and probably every other village. And instead, he's like, no, it's more important that we get peace, which I'm not necessarily disagreeing there. Like, that's one of the things that's really hard with with like wars of this type of situation, because it's like, what is the right thing to do? Like, if you had someone with the Renegon, theoretically, like if you're like, hey Jiraiya, didn't that kid have a Renegon? He's like, yeah. Go track him down and let's have him blast the villages away.
Yeah.
So that we're the only village.
Submit or die.
Right? But at the same time, it's like, oh wait, that's super bad. Yeah. That's what genocide is.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to do that. But also, as the military commander of the super military force, like, there's a reason why during the Korean War, I believe it was Truman was like, no, we're not dropping more nukes. And General, whatever that guy's name is like, we should be nuking everybody all the time.
Yeah.
Which, thank God, he was the general and not the president.
Right.
But, like, militarily, when you're that much stronger than the other guy, it just makes sense to solve the problem for good. And so even the things that he did good, like leading the village through multiple world wars and winning them all functionally, like, you can just argue it from the other side, like, and he screwed that up too. Because he didn't go hard enough. He kept, like, quitting as soon as he got the opportunity to call it.
Yeah.
And so I hate to be like, oh yeah, no, he's way down at the bottom. When he did lead the village for a long time, super successfully. But like every major thing, it just
kind of comes back to him.
Yeah, he's just constantly fucking up the really important stuff.
Yeah. You shoot the... Oh, you're gonna shoot the lasers. So are we putting him there, or are you gonna make an argument for Kakashi or Tsunade or Tobirama or Hashirama or Naruto himself?
That's tough.
Because where's Naruto on the list?
That's also a good question. I mean, Naruto, even as Hokage, saves the world numerous times, almost single-handedly.
Yeah, but his name is also the series.
Well, not when he's Hokage.
Oh, true. Man, I can't believe I fucked that up. That sucks. That's what I hate about this boss battle, is that you can actually fuck that jump up.
Stop shooting at me.
Are you gonna shoot lasers at me again? Okay, cool.
Nah. The fool!
It's no use. Give up.
Hell yeah. I feel like the only other person I can really make an argument for is a very similar kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Tobirama.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't in charge for nearly as long. But his attitude in some ways was a lot like Hiruzen's, which makes sense. He was literally his teacher. Because he did lots of good stuff too, like for the village. But also, he made tons of major screw-ups. Because, like, he made and just like Hiruzen, like, he made decisions that he thought made sense at the time. Because, like, it was his idea to make them the police force, which made them feel more ostracized despite the fact that it was a good idea and it made sense. Just like Hiruzen made them feel even more ostracized.
No! Fuck, I was trying so hard not to do that.
Well, you almost had it.
It's the first time I've done that in a very long time.
Of course, you could also make a similar kind of argument for Hashirama, despite the fact that none of his screw-ups really failed that big.
Right.
Because, like, he kept not wanting to take out Madara, but was fine because he was just way stronger.
Right.
Like, it's kind of weird to me, honestly, because they're portrayed as being, like, neck and neck all the time. And then it's like, wait a second, actually, Madara never could defeat Hashirama, despite the fact that he tried to kill Hashirama, and Hashirama did not try to kill him.
Yeah.
Until literally the last time they fought.
Okay, so not to, like, derail this conversation, but... So Hashirama just isn't getting stopped by Madara. Do you think that Vegeta could actually kill Goku? Or do you think he is also in that stalemate, where Goku is just stronger?
Like, it literally all times?
I guess, I mean...
No.
In Given if they were given the same opportunities, more or less, do you think that Vegeta could have sealed the deal?
I mean,
where Madara had to wait until he was actually fucking dead?
Vegeta almost sealed the deal the first time they ever fought.
True!
Like, Vegeta was clearly way stronger than Goku the very first time they fought. And there were numerous points in time when he was stronger than Goku after that.
True.
Whereas with Madara, he gets brought back in the 4th Great Ninja War.
Right.
He's got Hashirama Cell now, so he's stronger. He's got Wood Style. He gets access to Hashirama Sage Mode and all this shit. And, like, Hashirama, who died at some point, he got brought back like he was when he died.
Right.
Whereas Madara got brought back in his physical prime.
Right.
And, despite that, when they get the Hokage back on the battlefield, Hashirama is still throwing out some of his gigantic attacks.
Yeah, he is.
To great effect. So I do feel like at a certain point you have to say, man, the gap between Madara and Hashirama was just astronomical.
True.
Which also makes you question, because one other big mistake that Hashirama made, which, I mean, maybe would not have actually been, but he wanted Madara to be the Hokage. He thought Madara should be in charge of the village instead of him.
There we go.
Hell yeah.
Alright, now we're done with Sonic's story.
We did it! We beat Sonic's story!
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
I think it's more of a Sonic and a Shadow situation, where Sonic is Hashirama and Shadow is Madara. He's just never quite as good. Ignore the fact that he also just wears limiters at all times, and if he took them off, he'd probably whoop Sonic's ass.
Yeah.
Since they're almost equal.
Well, and that's why we really need to, and which is why I'm glad that we're playing this, because then it means that we can play Adventure 2.
True.
And then it means that we can play Shadow the Hedgehog.
True.
So that we can finally play Shadow Generations.
True.
Don't criticize. I'm gonna get locked into that unless we keep talking about Naruto.
Hell yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, I feel like it's probably Hashirama followed by Tobirama.
Okay.
And then maybe, or Hiruzen, I mean, followed by Tobirama, and then maybe Hashirama after them. Because not only that, he's also like, let's give away all the tailed beasts except for the 9 tails. And Tobirama has to be like, we can sell all the tailed beasts except for the 9 tails for a shit ton of money to these other villages. Because that idea is literally like, if at the end of World War II, America had made all the nukes that it was possible to make, and instead of being like, and we're going to keep them all and drop them on you if you fuck up, they were like, and we're going to give a couple nukes to everybody in the world.
Yeah, and then the next president was like, we'll sell them to you. Don't forget to buy your insurance.
The whole thing. So who do we have left? We got Tsunade still. Mm-hmm. We got Minato. We got Naruto. We got Kakashi.
Right.
Is Tsunade letting the entire village get destroyed? I mean, everything kind of works out in the end. Because everybody gets brought back to life and they're able to rebuild.
Right. See, that I don't feel like Tsunade really got the fairest chance. Because, like, she had no idea that Pain was about to come in and literally fucking obliterate everything.
Right. Knew nothing about Pain.
Yeah. Which, thanks, Jiraiya, if you'd have just let your fucking teammate in on that, she might have been keeping an eye on things.
Well, and it's so weird that Jiraiya was like, let me put this secret code in, instead of just telling the frog.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, the real body isn't there. Tell that to Naruto. And, like, Tsunade and stuff.
Yes. Really, I feel like a lot of Tsunade's failure comes back to Jiraiya.
I mean, you could kind of blame all of her failures as Hokage on the fact that he should have been the Hokage.
Oh, for sure. He should have been like, listen, I'll be the Hokage, I just gotta go find Tsunade real quick. Because I feel like it would be a better thing if she were here in the Leaf.
I mean, for sure. It's really too bad that when Hiruzen first wanted Jiraiya to take over, he didn't just do that.
Right.
Because that had been way before Minato, and then he could have passed it down to Minato.
Yeah.
And then, like, assuming Minato still dies, Jiraiya could probably just take back over again. And then he'd have to stay in the village. He'd have been the one that Orochimaru was there to attack.
Yeah.
But then Hiruzen is just also still in the village.
Yeah. I didn't know Tony Harnell was in this one as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I did know that because he's the singer
Like
for
I
this
was
one.
going to say, he's singing this song we're listening to, yeah.
I was just thinking, because he's also City Escape?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so we've got Danzo, and we've got Shikamaru, and we've got all those.
Yeah, Hiruzen, Tobirama, then Hashirama.
Yeah.
I guess we could put, like, Kakashi just on the grounds that he doesn't do that much that we know about is the next guy.
Right.
I feel like then probably followed by Tsunade. Because the issue with Naruto and Minato both is even if you only include the stuff they literally did while they were the Hokage.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't give, like, Minato basically winning the third war because he wasn't Hokage yet. And he's not Hokage anymore, so you don't give him any of the stuff he did in the fourth war when he was brought back. And same thing, Naruto doesn't get any of his fourth war saving the world and stuff. Unlike Tsunade, they never failed to, like, save the village.
Right.
Like on the night of the Nine Tails attack, Minato seals the Nine Tails, he stops Obito.
He sure did.
Then he dies.
Yeah.
So I feel like it could be Tsunade, then Minato, then Naruto at the top.
Shadow! Shadow Roldan! That's his last name?
No wonder he goes by Ultimate Life Form.
Yeah. That's fair.
Anyway, we did it! We beat Sonic Adventure!
Yeah, Sonic Story.
Didn't even take 2 hours. I'm pretty impressed.
Yeah, well, I mean, I have been playing this game for a very long time.
That is true. Multiple times a year, every year.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm pretty okay at it.
I would agree. You're definitely 1,000 times better at it than I.
See, I feel like this is just that thing where you feel about, and granted, like, I feel like our skill difference is different even there. I feel like it's how I feel about you with Mario 64.
I mean, it makes sense. So, next time on the Shelf Gaming,
Yeah.
more Sonic Adventure?
Yeah.